Buenos dias, Americans. Jericho Green here with you once again. And if it's Wednesday to you, that means it's Monday to me. Boy, has it been a busy news cycle over the past few days. Now, I have people hit me up talking about, where are you, man? Where you been? What's going on? Well, normally, I take my weekends off from doing videos. There are rare occasions when I do, but usually, I'm off with my kids, doing family shit, creating memories, But one thing I did want to talk about is the wannabes. I'm talking about Pocahontas, a.k.a. Elizabeth Warren, and Kamala the Ugandan Nightmare, a.k.a. Kamala Harris, Kamala, however you say that crook's name. Both candidates in the 2020 presidential election, and both want reparations. That's right. Reparations. We must continue to atone and pay for our sins as a country. Well, my first question is, who the fuck are we paying these reparations to? Now, they're saying that it's not just going to be, like straight cash payouts. They want to do tax credits. So, how do we decide who gets the tax credits? Because as far as I know, no one alive today was alive during slavery. None of us are affected by slavery. We didn't pick naren bushel of cotton or tobacco or sugar or any other fucking thing slaves were used for. We didn't do that. We weren't there. I've had people tell me to my face that there's trauma that black people suffer in America due to slavery and past transgressions against us. Like it's passed down in your DNA. Fear is passed down in your DNA, and not being able to get ahead in life is passed down through your DNA, apparently. But recently it came out that Kamala, is a descendant of slave owners. That's right, her own daddy said that his grandfather, her great-grandfather, was a plantation owner. So now what, Kamala? What are you going to do? Are you going to pay some of these reparations personally? Is that how it works? Or are we going to pay for it? I don't understand. This sounds like another way for money to pass through the hands of politicians. And Pocahontas, she wants to pay it to Indians. Well, Indians get more government assistance than anybody else. How's their unemployment rate? How's their high school dropout rate? It's not good. And neither is more government interference. More government is not good. We need less government. You ever been in a room full of people and they're all talking at the same time, trying to make different points, and you just want to stand on a chair and go, hey, shut the fuck up. That's what we need to do to these clowns. You need to sit down and shut your ass up, because nobody deserves reparations. That's ridiculous. This is the part where everybody needs to be an adult and say, okay, that was behind us. It's the past. Let it go and be done with it. Period. Move on. But they can't do that because race baiting and stirring emotions is lucrative. It gives you money and power. Were these two bitches talking about reparations a year ago? No. But they feel that in order to get elected, this is what they have to do. They have to pander. They have to give out free shit. Hey, I got your free shit. The Democrats' slogan should just be, here. Because that's what they want to do. They're like, vote for me, I give you free shit. You don't have to worry about responsibility. What are you getting up early for going to work? Huh? Why are you taking pride in your existence? Why are you contributing to society? Don't be foolish. We'll take care of all of this for you. They're all singing from the same hymnal. free healthcare, free education, free housing, money for shit that you weren't alive to experience. How stupid is that? But I don't understand who is going to pay these reparations. Indians, they want to give the Indians reparations. Okay, well, Indians had slaves. So do we pick the particular bloodlines of those who owned slaves and those who didn't, so we know who to give it to? And then there were black people that owned slaves as well in America. I know. So do we trace the bloodlines of each black person in America to see if you are a slave owner or a slave? It's just a big mess. It's a fucking ball of Christmas lights. It's just a big tangled mess. So leave it alone. You ever done some shit and you think to yourself, man, I should have just left it alone? As a man, when you have a beard or facial hair and you're edging it up, and you get to chasing that perfect line, that perfect edge up, next thing you know, you got to shave all this shit off and start from scratch. Then what do you say to yourself in the mirror? Should have left that shit alone. You ever say some shit you shouldn't have said, and you think to yourself, man, I shouldn't have said anything? That's how we need to handle this situation. Don't do shit. Get over it. Well, they say build a bridge and get over it. It happened. But America, slavery is not exclusive to America. America didn't invent slavery. It's been going on since people were here. Since people have been on Earth, there have been people in power and people not in power. And the ones not in power were probably turned into slaves. Who do you think built all that shit in Egypt, the pyramids? Who do you think built the Colosseums? Who do you think was lugging those slabs of marble and stone from the fucking quarries? Slaves. How did the slaves get here? America didn't send out a fucking unmanned boat to land in Africa to be filled with volunteers. You think they pulled a ship up to the shores of Africa? Step right up here. Come on, get your free trip to the new land. You're guaranteed a workout plan like you've never seen when you get there. No, there were Africans that sold Africans into slavery. The Arabs brought slaves over here. So it's not exclusive to America. America's not the only one with that stain on their history. But that's exactly what it is. History. You ever been in a relationship with somebody and they keep bringing up old shit? They keep bringing up things you've done in the past. It gets old, doesn't it? You don't want to hear that shit anymore. There comes a point where you gotta fucking forgive and forget. Well, maybe not forget, but you definitely gotta forgive. Stop with this constant stirring of fake racism and fake things to fix our past transgressions. Reparations aren't going to do shit. And again, who's paying it? Who's receiving it? You don't even know. You're just letting this ignorance spill from your mouth because you think it's going to get you elected. It ain't happening, ladies. I call them the wannabes because one wants to be an Indian and the other one wants to be black. Yeah, I said it. Kamala the Ugandan Nightmare is not black. Just because she has some color to her skin does not mean she's black. Her mother's Indian and her daddy is Jamaican. That does not make her black. Black is exclusive to black people in America. Now, we may have the same skin tone as people around the world, but to me, being black is an American experience. And she is not. But she's a woman of color. She's a POC. No, she's a POS, and so is Johannes. You couldn't fill a thimble with what either one of these bitches know. Fucking reparations. Stop with that shit. You know what? That reminds me of that Dave Chappelle skit where they did give out reparations. And what happened? People blew it on stupid shit. And that's exactly what would happen. Man, get out of here. Fucking reparations. For what? For what? You've gone through nothing that makes you deserve reparations. Nothing that has to do with slavery affects my life today. Never has. Thank God I wasn't born during that time. That would have really sucked. But I had the pleasure of being born in America in 1980. Thank you. But it's just another ploy to get elected. Bitches ain't getting elected, but if they did, you think they give a shit about that? You think they revisit that day one in the Oval Office? Hell no. There's nothing they can do about that. Who's gonna pass that legislation? Man, get out of here with that shit. Only like 25% of white people even own slaves. I don't get it, man. Who talks to them backstage before they come out and say this stupid shit behind a podium? Who tells them, yeah, we need to start pushing reparations? For what? Man, let me start my work week. Let me jump in this damn rat race. Now you know how it goes, people. I try to be done with the left, but they just won't let me. Please subscribe, hit that notification bell, follow your boy on the Twitters @green_Jericho. Please utilize the PayPal link in the description box below. I am Jericho Green. Man, I'm out.